right, in this lesson, by the end, you will be able to name all the factors of a whole number. We've been kind of building up to this lesson. Okay, well, there we go. So we're going to talk about factor ninjas. I like to use factor ninjas because they're chopping up products. Remember, products are answers to multiplication problems, right? So a factor are numbers that multiply together to make a whole number. They multiply together to make a whole number. We'll do some examples. Factors of 12. Okay, there's 1 times 12. There's 2 times 6. And there's 3 times 4. So remember, these are the factors. You notice how they make rectangles. As long as it makes a rectangle, then they're factors. So the factors would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. Those are the factors of 12. All right, so we're going to you don't have to draw rectangles every time. I'm going to show you what we can do. So find the factors of 24. And I've put them in this little box. So you need to write 24. And then we're going to do a factor rainbow. We always start with the number 1. And we're going to use our divisibility rules here in a minute. But it's always, we always start with number 1. And we're going to say, well, 1 times what is going to give me 24? Well, 1 times, oops, I shouldn't have written it all the way down there. 1 times 24. Okay, 1 times 24, and then I'm going to change my color real quick. Hopefully I'll get to doing this faster. So then we have to do our next rule. What about 2? What's our rule for 2? Remember, if it's even, if this 1's place is even, which it is. So we know 2 is going to be a factor. 2 times what gives me 24? 2 times 12. And if you're not sure about that, you can count that out. Okay, so then we're going to do our 3. I'm going to change colors again. Let's do green. So we're going to do 3. So remember, with 3, we add 2 plus 4 is 6. 3 goes into 6 without a remainder. So 3 is also a factor. If you're not sure of your multiples, you can count up 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, so 3 times 8 is 24. All right. And then there's 4. I did not give you a rule for 4. So I'm okay if you just kind of count or write it out. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. So yes, 4. Oh, I did not change my color, did I? 4 is going to be, we'll see if we can see purple. So we have 4 times, hi Piper, 4 times 6, this is my daughter.
Hello.
4 times 6 is 24, and then we go to 5. Well, remember, our 1's place has to be a 0 or 5, and it's not. And then we'll go back to 6. So 4, 5, 6, and then we already have a 6. Once you get to the numbers on the other side over here, you don't have to keep going. So we're going to list them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, 24. Okay, so each color is a pair. You see that, the 1 and the 24 and so on. Okay, let's try another one. Oops, I should probably need to erase that. I forgot that was going to come up right there. So our next number, whoops. Oh, there it is, pointer options. There we go. Hopefully you wrote that down. Bye. I'm getting used to my new pen. And look, now it's not erasing. You guys are witnesses. Okay. So then we're going to see what it is for 35. Okay. So 35, we'll start with red again. All right. So we're going to put 35. So we always start with 1. 1 times what gives me 35? It's always the number that's in the box. 1 times what gives you 35? Okay, so then let's go to 2. Well, 2, is this going to be divisible by 2? Well, is the 1's place even? No. Okay, well, what about 3? 3 plus 5 is 8. So 3 will not go into it because 3 does not go into 8 without a remainder. Well, what about 4? 4 times 9 is 36, and 4 times 8 is 32. So it goes on the other each side. So no. What about 5? Yes, right? Because it ends in a 0 or 5. So 5 times, and if you're not sure of your multiples, count 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 goes to 7. So then we just have to try one more, which is 6. Well, 6 times 6 is 36, so it misses the 35. So our numbers our factors are 1, 5, 7, and 35. Those are our factors of 35. All right, now 19. 19. Remember, we always start with 1. 1 times what gives you 19? Well, 1 times 19. Then let's go through our others. 2. No, because it's not even. 3. 1 plus 9 equals 10. So that's a no. 4. No, because 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 5 is 20. 5. Nope, it doesn't end in 0 or 5. 6. No. 7. No. 8. No. 9. Remember, you add them up. Will 9 go into it? No. 10, 11, 12. I'll just tell you no. Okay, and we'll learn about this in the next one, but whenever with the next lesson, but whenever you just have 2 factors, that's called a prime number, which you'll learn about in our next lesson. And here's my little comic. Have a great day.